One thing that running a business has taught me is how to be patient. You think everybody is normal? Wait till you start a business. Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be sharing with you 7 lessons I've learned in 7 years as an artist. My art business is Falcon Art. I make beautiful portraits, I host paint and sip sessions, I take art tutorials and everything related to art. I sell art materials. I've mentioned that before. You can check my first video. I believe that this will be helpful to you, not only artists, but if you own a business or you're planning to start a business, or if you have a hobby for drawing or painting and you don't know where to start from, I have 7 lessons that I believe will be very useful and helpful for you as you go on your art journey, or as you go on starting out your business, whatever business it might be. So the first one is patience. Patience is so important. A lot of people are in a haste to start the business, they're in a haste to start selling their artworks, and in the bid to start so fast, to start big and all that, they miss out on some things they need to learn. You have to be patient. Strategize what you want to start. Okay, what do you want to start with? How are you going to start? Be patient. And one important thing you need to learn about patience, especially when it is related to arts, is that you should take your time to learn your craft well. So don't think, oh, I'm going to start drawing. I really love drawing. I really have a knack for drawing. I really love painting. So I'm just going to start drawing and I'm going to blow. It does not happen like that. So you need to be patient. Plan well. Learn your craft well. Let your work be excellent. So you cannot start today and expect to start drawing hyperrealism the next day, or drawing hyperrealism the next month. I've seen people that have really outrageous dreams. Start small. Make sure you draw something on a daily basis. It doesn't have to even be for long, but make sure you draw something. And if you cannot draw on a daily basis, make sure you draw like 3 times or 4 times in a week. You can draw anything. You can start with your family members. You can draw your friends. That's if you are going for portrait, figure drawings. There are other aspects of drawing. Some like landscape, some like anime, comics, different things, but I'm talking from the perspective of portrait drawing now. Just make sure you are drawing something. And if you don't get it the first time, don't be discouraged. You have to try again and again till you get it. And the thing is that when you don't get it the first time, when you are drawing it the second time, now you have a better understanding, okay, of how not to do some things, some mistakes you should avoid that you made in your first trial. So that is what you should try doing. So patience is very important. Patience in learning your craft. Patience in learning the skill. Don't just be in a haste to get the skill right. Be patient enough to learn and get everything you need to get, so that by the time you start to deliver, you are delivering at an excellent level. You are delivering top-notch works and not just any kind of thing. So be patient enough to sit down and do the work. Now, I'm not saying perfection. I'm not saying you have to be perfect before you start, but make sure you are patient enough to learn each day, that when you don't get it the first day, you still come back to draw it again. And even when you get it, you still get encouraged and draw it again and again till you even get better and better. Now, I said patience, not delay. There is a difference. Be patient when learning the skill. I did not say you should delay starting that business or starting to learn the craft. So I said patience, not delay. And please, when you are starting out, especially in art business, don't just start to learn everything at once. If you want to go for pencil portrait, start with pencil portrait and focus on pencil portrait till you get it. Then go on to paintings, to acrylics, to oil, to whatever medium you want to use. Don't just start and say, okay, today I'm doing pencil portrait, tomorrow I'm doing painting, tomorrow I'm doing pastel. You will just wound yourself. It's better you take your time to learn it one at a time. Don't rush everything at once for your own good. So number 1, patience. Have a strong support system. And I know that this is not entirely in your end, but Surround yourself with people that encourage you to do better at your craft. If you realize that the people around you are always downgrading your work, discouraging the things you do, then it's high time you stopped showing them your work. Start showing other people. If they are not giving constructive criticism, then you have to change the people you are showing your works to. Show it to people that will encourage you, and at the same time show you what you need to work on that piece of painting, on that piece of drawing, or whatever you want to do. Have some people that will be the ones to check out the samples before you put it out there. So work on that. You can have a mentor, a role model that can help you, that can guide you on the path of becoming the artist that you wish and aspire to become. Don't just show just anybody. And now you might not even have artists around you, but just show people that are authentic, people that will be honest enough to tell you the truth about what you have made. Not those that will be whining you, that say, mad, they'll see what you do, and when you go, they'll start laughing at you. So not those type of people. Have a strong support system, people that will always be there to assist you. One of the things that helps me in my university days, when I started my business as an artist, was that I had, and I still have, a very good and a very strong support system. Because the university I attended, we only came home during the holidays. It's not the type of university where I can go from home to school every day, so I did not have like access to materials. I had a very strong support system, especially my mom. She would get my materials, send them to me in school. The first set of pencils that I used, she was the one that got them for me, and I would not have been able to even start with the practice because I did a lot of pictures then, and oh my, those pictures I cannot even show them now, but like those were necessary for me to start with, able to get to the level I am now. And I know I'm still growing, I'm still getting better with each piece. I had friends that were really supportive. There was a time when I started framing my pictures myself, because when I was in school, it was not really easy for me to give those that will frame it for me. So I had to learn how to frame the pictures myself. So during the holidays, whenever I would go to give these people to frame, I would just make sure I pay attention to how they are doing it. And at the end of the day, I found out I was able to do it, even though I did not have the necessary materials. I'm going to be doing another video to explain better how to frame your own pictures yourself. It's quite easy if you are ready to learn it. So yeah, I would frame my pictures myself, and there was a time my framing was not really good. It was not presentable. The job was really poor. But I thank God for a very good friend I had then. I made a picture of my friend, and this person was like, oh, thank you for this picture, thank you so much. Then 2 days after, the person was like, the way you framed that picture though, I think you can actually do better with it. And what did this person do? He gave me a flash drive and filled it with a lot of videos of how to frame, how to package artworks. Now it not only corrected my mistakes, but also gave me a solution to it by giving me those videos. I still have those videos till now, and they're still very useful for me. And that was how I got better with framing. Have a strong support system. Make sure you surround yourself with people that will correct you with love. And even if they will not correct you with love, but make sure they are correcting you and helping you to be better. Don't just settle for mediocrity. Don't just surround yourself with people that are always telling you your work is good. How can your work be good every time? At least there should be a time that you will make a mistake. You're not perfect. There should be a time that you will make a mistake. Your work cannot always be good. Surround yourself with people that will always give you good advice concerning what you need to do about that skill, about your arts. Show it to the right people. If you have artist friends around you, oh, you're so lucky. That's good for you. I did not have that opportunity, but if you do, that's good. So show it to them and ask for advice, ask for help. Don't just keep to yourself and say, oh, I will never get this thing, and you just close your sketch pad, you just close your drawing book. That will not do you any good. Make sure you are competent in what you do. Make sure your artwork is a quality work. Don't just draw anything and expect anybody to collect it. Nobody's picking money from the ground. People work for their money. Make them happy that they gave you money to draw them, or to draw a friend, or to draw a loved one. Please and please, I see many artists make these mistakes all the time, and they always be like, why are they complaining? They are not even supporting me, they are not encouraging me. Of course they won't. It's not their business to encourage you. They are your clients, they are your customers. You are meant to draw what they will appreciate, what looks like them. They cannot give you a picture of one person and you are drawing a picture of another thing. Nobody would appreciate that. So make sure you deliver quality job, and not just the drawing alone. The type of paper you use, the type of canvas you use, the type of frames you use, whatever medium you're using. Are you using quality materials? The pencils you use, are they quality materials? You cannot just be using 20 naira pencil. See, I don't even think there's any 20 naira pencil now, or 60 naira pencil, 100 naira pencil, and just say you want to come and be drawing and be charging people for a lot. Your work will determine how much people will be willing to pay. The reason why you will call a particular amount and they will not want to pay is because they've not seen your work to be compared to that amount that you are calling. So is your work good enough? You have to check yourself. I want you to know that art is more of a skill. For the artist now, art is more of a skill than a talent. I will say it again. Art is more of a skill than a talent. It might start out as a talent, it might start out as a hobby, but with time you will get to realize that art is actually a skill. Because you'll be like, oh, can you learn how to draw? I don't think it's possible. I think they just give birth to somebody with it. Art can be learned. It's not just a talent. Don't just stop there. You have to develop that skill. How are you going to develop that skill? Watching more videos, learning more things, getting the right resources that you need for your work to stand out. So it is a skill that you keep on learning day by day. Competent as an artist, be competent as a business owner. Don't just do things shabbily. Even if the customer will not come back, let them leave with the satisfaction that they got their money's worth. Don't just let them leave and say, I will not give this person again. That will not be good for you and your business if you want to be running that business long term. Yes, consistency. A lot of artists struggle with this. Many artists are not consistent at all. And I used to be a victim of this. You will draw once in a month. The next time you are drawing is the ending of another month. And you'll be like, oh, it seems this is not even getting better. How will it get better? You have to draw consistently. Now, for some people that are doing a 9-to-5 job, like I am, or some people that are occupied with other things, make time to draw. Even if you just have to carry a little sketch pad around. During my service days, there was this sketch pad I would always carry around, and when I'm free or when I don't have anything to do at the office, I just sketch. Sometimes it's just out of boredom, but in a way I'm also learning. I'm also trying not to forget some things. Like I said before, art is a skill, not just a talent. So it is something I get to learn day by day by day. Artists, be consistent. Be consistent. I'm tired of people coming to meet me. Oh, I did this drawing, I did not get it. Okay, when last did you draw? You start thinking. You should not be thinking about when last you drew. If you are drawing consistently, you will see the results. The skill will not just come in a day. It is the accumulation of each day, of each week, of each month that you have been working on it. That is what will bring the results. As a business owner, be consistent in your business. Don't be saying, oh, we are going on a break. Every time you are going on break, please, who is waiting for you? You think you are the only one selling what you are selling? You think you are the only artist on Instagram? You are the only artist on WhatsApp? There are many other artists. Please, nobody is waiting for you. Be consistent. Find a system and work with it. If you know you will not be always available, find a system. If you know your time is not really yours, create a system that will avail you more opportunity to make what you love, to supply the people that are your clients. The next point. One thing that running a business has taught me is how to be patient. You think everybody is normal? Wait till you start a business. You have to have good customer service. That slogan that the customer is always right. It is true. You should not be trying to prove a point to your customer. Always make them live and feel like they've won. Because if you are ready to do a business, you have to be patient. Now, in character, you have to hold your tongue. You have to control your mouth. You cannot just talk to your client as if you are talking to your friend. You cannot be beefing your clients. You are doing yourself. People matter. Your customers matter. Good customer service is very important for any business to thrive. It is an indispensable quality. Good customer service. Even if your customer is wrong, please don't try to accuse them. Don't try to put the blame on them. Try to make them understand. Try to make them see reasons. And I know some people have issues, especially with logistics, with delivery people. Don't just shout at them and say, hey, it's not my fault, I've given the logistics people. No, try to understand. Oh, I'm sorry you had to go through this stress. I'm going to call them now and see what I can do about it. Even if you cannot do anything about it, but make sure you call them. Okay, what's the problem? Maybe they're even lying to you. Just give your customer that assurance that don't worry, you will get your goods. Your customer is not the person you should be changing for. You will just be doing yourself a huge disservice if you think that way. Relate with your customers well. Respect them. Yes, you have to respect them. They are paying for your time. They are paying for your goods. If they did not pay, if they did not give you that money, how will you say you're running a business? It's the transaction involved between both of you that makes your business a business. Because if you are just posting, advertising, and nobody pays for it, then it's not a business. Especially this, if they are just making inquiries, please answer them well. Answer them. One thing I've noticed about people that make inquiries, even though we know some will not come back, there are some others that will come back or will refer somebody else to come and meet you for that service because they've made inquiries earlier. Answer them with grace. Answer them, smile, give them the answer they need. When they are ready, they will come. I've had customers like that. They will just come, ask for how much is pastel, how much is black and white. I'll get back to you. I'll say, okay, no problem, whenever you're ready. Simple as ABC. And if you know that you are tired and you don't like answering questions all the time, you can have your list curated and everything that they need to know. So once they ask, okay, what do you do? How much is your goods? How much is your artwork? Send it to them. At least that will save you stress instead of you typing it every single time. And if they are not interested, they will tell you. If they're going to get back to you, they will tell you. You don't need to hold them by the neck and say, so why are you not stressing me? Why are you not disturbing me? Business is not for everybody. And the sooner you know that, the better for you. So if you realize it is not for you, just stick to your 9 to 5 or get another job somewhere or a remote job. Your customers are the best form of advertisement. And not only your customers, people are the best form of advertisement. Yeah, I know people say, okay, pay for ads, pay for Instagram, this thing. But people, they are the best form of advertisement. That's why people always ask clients to drop reviews. Because they are the best form of advertisement. People will rather go for something that they've seen other people experience. They will rather go for something that they've seen another person enjoy and somebody else can relate to. It is more easier for somebody to venture into that than going for just a random person. And always be patient with your customer. Always leave them better. Always make them live and feel like they've won. You might end up winning the argument, but you've lost a customer. Yes, I know some customers are a pain in the everywhere, but there are others that will still come back and still bring like good people. As artists, there might be times you might need to make some corrections to a drawing. Please do those corrections. When your customer is not satisfied with what they've seen, do the corrections. Even if that's how it is, try to make them understand. Explain it to them. Then make those corrections. If they insist, then make those corrections. And let them understand from your perspective. Don't just assume that they should know now. You're not the one drawing it. You are the one drawing it. There have been instances where I had to draw a picture from scratch. Like after drawing the first one, the person said it does not look like my child. And at that point, the level I've gotten to in that picture, it could not be corrected again because I've laminated it. So what did I do? I had to start the picture all over again just for peace to reign and just to regain the trust of that customer. Sometimes we have to do some things that are not pleasant to us, but they are necessary to keep this customer. I pray God will help you and give you the wisdom you need. My next point is your first pay, your first commission is not for flexing. Let me say it again. Your first commission is not for flexing. It's you I'm talking to. It's not for flexing. Invest back into the business. Create a strong foundation for the things you need in your business. You might start out with mediocre pencils. You might start out with low quality materials. But as you get commissions, invest in quality materials that will make your work to stand out better. So invest in your business. The first commission, the first round of commissions is not for flexing. This is time to enjoy. No, it's not for flexing, it's for investing into your business, getting the materials you need, getting the resources you need, paying for trainings, paying for workshops, paying for new pencils, paying for all colors. Then when it gets to, even you will know when that foundation has been laid, then it will be easier to chill, it will be easier to flex. Don't go for instant gratification. Always be wise with your spending. So invest back into your business. There will be time to enjoy much later. There is a quote that says, suffer today, enjoy tomorrow. It won't be for long. Before you know it, you've already created that balance. You've created that system. You've created that foundation that you need in your business. Then you can start flexing all you want. You can chill as much as you want to, and nobody's going to question you for that. So have that in mind. Invest in your business. Now, when you are investing for your art business, you don't need to buy all the fancy stuffs, because a lot of people like to buy fancy things just to be able to say, oh, I have this, which you might not even end up using. You don't need to get every single color of pencil. You are an artist, you are creative for a reason. You can think outside the box and find alternatives and create something from the little you have. You don't have to go for all those fancy things. Some of them are just a waste of your money. Just get the basic things that you need, and you can start with that and you will be fine. To my last and final point, artists, take action. One of the most loquacious set of people I've ever seen in my life are creatives, artists especially. Una too dey talk. Take action. Many people always give you oh, I have this idea, I have that. By the time I get this material, I'm going to draw this, draw that. Do something first. You don't have to have everything in place. Now, this is not only to artists, even business owners. You don't have to have everything in place. Take action. Start with what you have. Oh, I don't have money. I want to buy Faber-Castell. If you cannot afford Faber-Castell, buy Nataraj for a start. Buy Lumograph for a start. You can buy these cheap ones for a start. A lot of creatives, you all talk a lot. You are always talking a lot. You always have ideas, you always have big plans, but you never take actions, which irks me a lot. It's so annoying. People are always talking about the things they wish to do, the people they wish to draw, but you don't take the action. You don't even have the skill in your head. You think, oh, it's just by talent because I drew Spider-Man and it looks like Spider-Man. Do what you have planned to do. Take action. Draw that first picture. Correct the mistakes necessary. Watch less videos. A lot of you have a lot of videos stacked on your phones and you've not put any of them to work. What's the point of downloading them? What's the point of having them installed on your phone? There's no point doing all those. And don't talk a lot, talk less. I've even realized that talking a lot about what you want to do without actually even doing it gives you this kind of feeling that you have done it. So instead of talking a lot about it, just do it. At least the energy you are expending to talk, you can expend it in putting the work and actually getting the results that you need. My first point: patience, strong support system, competence and quality work, consistency. good customer service, invest in your business, take action. Those are the 7 lessons I have learned in 7 years of working as an artist, of 7 years of running an art business. And of course, I'm still learning. There are other things I wish to share with you, but I just want to stop at 7. These are the major ones you need to just have in mind for now. Not only for artists, but also for business owners, for anyone planning to start a business or you already run a business. I believe if you put all this and work towards them and take conscious efforts to do better in these areas. My business is Falcon Arts and check out my works. They're pretty good. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I know you learned a lot. So don't hoard this. Don't keep it. So share it with your friends, share it with your artist friends, share it with that person that's been talking about that business they want to start since. Just share it. And I will see you in the next one. This is Faith the Consecrated. Bye.